hours later.
Wah, pain sia. Wah, pain sia. Where's my mother when I need her? I hope she's in the living room reading newspapers or something. I cannot take this anymore. Mom!
What's wrong with you?
I'm not sure. Stop touching me. Can you call a doctor already? Oh my gosh, Mom!
Okay, let me call the doctor.
Hello?
Dr. Shafiq, is that you?
Hello? Is anyone at home?
Took you long enough?
I'm so sorry, babe. Where's the patient, man?
There.
Whoa, this man looks really bad. Let's move him to the sofa.
Doctor, what happened to my son? What is happening?
I'm afraid your son is actually suffering from dyspepsia.
Dyspepsia? What is that?
It's practically the indigestion in the digestive system, ma'am.
Okay.
What's the digestive system?
The digestive system. The mouth receives food and breaks down large organic masses into smaller mass. The food is moistened by the saliva, and the saliva contains an enzyme called amylase. Amylase will digest starch molecules into smaller molecules of the disaccharide maltose.
Next, the esophagus, also known as gullet. Thick-walled muscular tube located behind the windpipe that extends through the neck and chest to the stomach. Food moves through the esophagus by peristalsis. Peristalsis is a rhythmic series of muscular contractions that propels the food along the esophagus. Next, the stomach. Esophagus joins the stomach at a point below the diaphragm. A valve-like ring of muscle called sphincter surrounds the opening of stomach. Sphincter relaxes as food passes through and quickly closes. Layers of stomach muscles contract and churn the food with gastric juices to form a soupy liquid called chyme. In conclusion, the stomach stores food and prepares it for further digestion.
Pancreas produce and secrete enzymes to the small intestines to digest nutrients. Some nutrients include glucose, maltose, and a bit of starch. Another organ includes the liver. Liver is an important function in processing the products of human digestion. For example, cells of the liver remove excess glucose from the bloodstream and convert excess glucose from the bloodstream to a polymer called glycogen for storage. Other than that, liver produces bile, which helps to break down fat into small, minute fat globules. A soupy mixture called chyme spurts from the stomach through a sphincter into a small intestine. The inner surface of small intestines contains finger-like projections called villi. Each villus has projections of cells called microvilli to increase the surface area to volume ratio. The small intestine is divided into three parts: duodenum, jejunum, and the ileum. In the duodenum, the enzymes digest nutrients into simpler forms that is easier to be absorbed. Most chemical digestion takes place here. In the jejunum and the ileum is where absorption occurs. In the jejunum, products of digestion enter cells of villi, move across cells, and enter blood vessels called capillaries. Diffusion accounts for the movement of many nutrients. Substances that are not digested or absorbed then pass into large intestine.
Small and large intestine meet at the blind sac called cecum and a small finger-like process called the appendix. Colon's main functions are to absorb water and to store, process, and eliminate the residue following digestion and absorption. Intestinal matter remaining after water has been reclaimed is known as feces. Feces are stored in the rectum and pass through the anus to complete the digestion process.
Indigestion.
Dyspepsia is a type of indigestion that may undermine the stomach's ability to accept and digest food, which then pass the food to the small intestine.
Indigestion is usually caused by stomach acid coming into contact with the mucosa of the digestive system, which is the sensitive protective lining of it. Stomach acids break down the mucosa, causing irritation and inflammation, which trigger the symptoms of indigestion. These symptoms include bloating, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and even decreased appetite.
And that's how indigestion occurs.
Later that day. Oh, it's expired.
What an idiotic son I have.
Bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer.